Welcome back, welcome back. Same day, another blessing, another opportunity to get things right. So it's Empress Hill coming right back at you with part 2 of our Reishi Mushroom tincture video. The first video I showed you how to do an extraction using a simple ratio of about 25 grams of Reishi Mushroom to a half a liter of 80 proof vodka. And this was the result. So I'm going to be storing this in a separate jar. I'm going to put about 6 cups of this alkaline water to boil. That's 2, 4, and 6. We're going to let that do its thing for about 2 hours to get out any of the residual medicine that was not extracted by the alcohol alone. As I mentioned in our previous video, Reishi mushroom was used in ancient Chinese medicine, and it's something that we can utilize today for an array of different health benefits. And again, these are all studies. I recommend that before you use this as a replacement for anything that your doctor may have suggested, that you do get advice. I am not a doctor. This is something that I'm making for myself and my friends and family to enjoy. Okay, our water is still boiling. We're going to give that a little more time. You want to keep checking on your water momentarily to make sure that it doesn't evaporate in the process. If it does start to evaporate, you can simply add more water during this process. And that is why we're starting with 6 cups of water. Reishi mushrooms is said to get its nutritional benefits from molecules such as triterpenoids and polysaccharides. Now, I'll be trying about a dropper full of this a day under my tongue over the next 4 weeks to see if I notice any significant health benefits. I did put just a little taste to the side. This is probably about a dropper full, and I'm going to be trying it for the first time. And this is just the alcohol. It's not mixed with the water extraction, so bear with me. It's like taking a shot of a very earthy vodka. I would recommend maybe adding some flavor extracts if you cannot bear the taste, but it is palatable. I probably couldn't take more than a shot of this at a time, which is more than is needed. It feels amazing that I'm able to make my own medicine in my own kitchen and share it with the people that I love. I hope that it has a significant benefit for everyone who's trying it. Now, you can also buy Reishi tinctures, but if you can make it, I don't think that there's anything better than that. The feeling of the hunt, the process of patience while it is going through its extraction process, and the process of making it, there's really no better feeling. Now, as far as finding Reishi mushrooms in the wild, I believe I happened to stumble upon this one on a hemlock tree, if I'm not mistaken, and it's located right in Anacostia Park. You can find wild mushrooms in Washington, D.C. And you want to definitely take only as much as you're going to use. It's very selfish to just take everything and not leave any. The pores will reproduce over years and years, and assuming that we're not destroying and taking everything with us when we have these finds. So I'm going to take you back to the day I found this mushroom. What's up, y'all? It is officially Reishi season here in the DMV, and I'm going to be harvesting a Reishi mushroom. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it, whether I'm going to make it into a powder, tincture, or a tea. But with so many different medicinal benefits, this is something that I do not want to pass up. Here it is. So here we are, 8 weeks later. I could have done it as little as 2 weeks to 4 weeks, but I decided to do it 8 weeks, mainly because I couldn't get to it until now. But I would like to think the longer the better, just as if you were marinating anything. And for this first time around, it was important for me to find a grain-free vodka, a little bit different from the norm. I got a quality vodka. I'm sure people have used Aristocrat and other things that aren't as pricey. I personally don't like to buy anything in a plastic bottle. I feel like when you have things stored in plastic over periods of time, there's little chemicals that leach into the finished product, so I prefer anything in glass 100%. I always make sure that I share some with the people that I love, and even people that ask about it. If I meet someone on a certain day and I have an abundance or I have anything extra, it always feels good to share. And in return, you will get it back in some way or another, I promise you. Everything that I've put out in my lifetime, even though it may not always be instant or a monetary value, I get it back in more ways than I can explain. So when you are making things, definitely make enough to share with the people that you love and you care about. It is exactly about 2 hours later, and we are going to go check on our reishi water extraction. It should have just finished boiling, but we're going to have to give it some time to cool before we actually extract and juice it. So just be patient. Thank you all for coming back to join me once again for part 2, and stay tuned for what's next to see. So now that it's cooled down, go ahead and pour that. In. Sure, get all of it. Squeeze it all out. Now it's more rubbery than hard. Now this officially has no nutrients, maybe very little if anything. It'll definitely be a great addition to the compost. There we go. Look, there it is. right to the brim. So to think, that wouldn't have all fit if I didn't steal a lot of it. Sometimes things have a funny way of working out. As always, thank you all for tuning in. That concludes our video for today. If you like what you're seeing, definitely like, subscribe, and comment below. And I look forward to checking in with y'all soon. Peace.